Chris, this is another game where the opposition could not get anything going on the ground. What has been working so well for you all in terms of defending the run so far?
I mean, you just come together, play team ball. Stop the run every week. That's our main focus. Week in on defense. Our first thing, especially this week, Coach Drink told us the message was, stop the run, have some fun. So, we just gonna keep playing blocks and playing hard on the edges, setting hard edges, making it hard for teams to run the ball in the middle and on the outside.
Eli, sorry. Right here, we'll go to you right here. Chris, it's something maybe in secondary, but some of the passing explosive, just, what's your kind of perspective as someone on the D-line with some of those and what needs to be buttoned up?
I mean, like I said, man, we stop in the run, so we put them in those passing situations, but, we need to come together as a team and kind of play those situations better and get everybody on the same page. But it's good that we get them in those third and longs to even make them throw those deep passes. So, it's a little bit of bright side to it.
Along those same lines, do you think you look at some of those explosive plays and think, is it frustration, or is it, if you can eliminate those, how great a performance the defensive performance would be with that?
So, we're never going to harp on, something that happened that long. It's next play mentality. So, it happened, but we're going to go and we're going to strap up and we're going to play the next play and, just do our job and we're going to figure it out, when we come in and watch tape tomorrow, Monday, and get it off the tape. So, we can't harp on it. We just got to play the next play.
Second row on the left.
Chris, you guys generated 8 tackles for loss and 5 sacks tonight. Can you talk about the front seven and why you guys were able to get so much pressure and just what you made out of your performance tonight?
Just one word come to mind is just dominance. I feel like everybody on our defensive front, in front seven linebackers, everybody just came out there with the mindset we're the better team, and I feel like we played like that today, and we were going to go out there and dominate these guys, and there was no doubt in anybody's minds, especially minds, that we were going to go out there and do what we wanted to with them.
In the middle here? Yeah, just raise your hand, guys.
Chris, obviously the 8 tackles for loss just mentioned, but a lot of discipline too, staying in the lanes, filling the gaps and so forth. Just 4 games into the season, how would you characterize the balance right now of your defensive unit?
Right, man. I feel like we're playing good team ball. We're complementary with the secondary. They're helping us. The best coverage is pressure. So, we've been rushing and we've just been real disciplined, especially this week because we had to go against a guy that had good scrambling ability. He's an amazing runner. Can't take that away from him. So we were really keen on hey, let's not rush past the level of the quarterback. Let's just kind of keep him in the box and try to contain him as best as we could. And we had guys in the secondary locking down those routes, and we had to make them run. So I feel like that just kind of disrupted their whole offense. So it was rush and coverage combined. So it's good team ball.
3 more. Sorry here.
Chris, as someone who was a part of that game in Columbia, South Carolina last year, can you talk a little bit about how sweet it was to come away with a couple defensive stops down the stretch in this game?
Yeah, man, I feel like last year that was our main flaw. We gave up a lot of big plays on defense that kind of hurt us in the end of the game last year. So just coming up with those, having those one plays that went to our side this time was awesome. And it's always good to get your get back against anybody, especially whenever you was there at their place last year and they're here now. So we got to beat them, so it was awesome. It was awesome for sure.
Right here.
Chris, what did you see? What was the look when on your sack you recorded? You split everything. What was the look? What worked well there?
Right. So, it was just a simple slide protection. It was like 5-0, so everybody had one-on-ones, and I seen them soft set me, so I just kind of powered into them, and when I got to the level, humped them by and got the sack. It was right there, pushed them right into the lap of the quarterback. So.
Finish up right here.
Coach Drinkwitz said earlier that you guys can either be satisfied with your win or get back to work to face the rest of the SEC. How important was this defensive performance as you get into more conference play?
Right. This was big time, because now we put it on tape that we can do it, so we need to go out there and do it every week and perform to this level because, we play good, but there's always stuff we can take off the tape. But I feel like this is a good building block for us to, build off of and keep going and keep, pursuing higher heights.
All right, Chris. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.